as you can see, we are going to move into a new topic, unemployment. This is one of the evil in every economy, because we have the twin evil that always attacks every economy, whether big or small, rich or poor. We'll talk about what? Inflation that we have done in the money and banking, and unemployment. But first, I will start by defining unemployment. Now, unemployment is a situation in an economy. That's a situation in an economy where all those who are willing and able to work cannot find jobs to do at a particular wage rate. Or in other words, we say the number of job seekers, that's the number of job seekers are more than or greater than the available job in the country at a particular wage rate. Now, the next thing is that I'm going to take another concept known as what? Full employment. Full employment. And full employment is as a result of a situation in an economy where all those who are willing and able to work can find jobs to do at a particular wage rate. Or we can better still say that the number of job seekers in an economy is equal to the available job in the country at a particular wage rate. And you will hardly see in an economy where the employment rate is 100%. You hardly see that where it's 100%. But there is a concept which says if the unemployment rate in a country is let's say less than 4%, then that country is concluded to be at what? At full employment. It's concluded to be at full employment. Why? Because you hardly see a 100% rate of employment in an economy. Now, the next thing is that we are going to talk about the types of unemployment that we have, the types of unemployment. Now, I will explain the type as well as the causes of each of these unemployment. Explain the types and the causes of these unemployment. So please, you follow me carefully as I explain. The first type that we're going to see, the first type of unemployment that we're going to see will be the frictional unemployment. Frictional unemployment. And this is a situation or that type of unemployment which is caused by what? Lack of information about job opportunities in other areas. Therefore, with frictional unemployment, people may be unemployed in one part of the country when there are job opportunities in the other parts of the country. And by so doing, you see that an individual might be in, let's say, since we're in Cameroon, might be in Limbe unemployed as a qualified engineer. But because of what? As we earlier said, because of lack of information, we now see that this individual is in Limbe unemployed, of which his skills might be needed, let's say, in Douala to carry out his services. And such And such an unemployment is caused by two reasons. We have lack of information. Lack of information will cause frictional unemployment, as well as what? Immobility of labor. Immobility of labor. So I'll be explaining the types and as well as the cause of it, because this individual is here unemployed, in limbo, unemployed, but because he lacked information about job opportunity, let's say in Douala, so he'll be unemployed. And as well as even if he has information, but if it is he is immobile, automatically he will remain unemployed in his present area. The second type of unemployment that we're going to see will be the seasonal unemployment. Seasonal unemployment. Seasonal unemployment. Now, with this type of unemployment, is one in which is caused by what? Seasonal changes or change in weather condition. For example, during the rainy season, those who are using sun-dried bricks, that is, we're talking about builders here. During the rainy season, builders are unemployed. During the rainy season, builders are unemployed. As well as also during the dry season, all the firms that produce umbrellas too will be workers there will be unemployed. Why? Because of seasonal changes. Because of seasonal changes, and the cause of this unemployment is what? Is change in season. Change in season. In some book you see seasonal changes, where some people are unemployed in a particular area, for example in Cameroon, because of what? Weather condition. This is because in some areas or in some seasons the demand for some products fall, thereby making those who are producing these products to be unemployed. Like as I earlier said, during the rainy season, builders will be unemployed, as well as also during the dry season, the umbrella firm will also lay off some workers, and they will be what? Seasonally unemployed. Now, the third type of unemployment that we are going to see will be the technological unemployment. Technological unemployment. How does this function in an economy? This refers to a type of unemployment which is caused by what? The introduction of labor-saving machines. The introduction of what? Labor-saving machine. What does this mean? It means that those jobs that can be done by man will now be done by what? Machine. In fact, in other words, we can say it's a situation where labor-intensive method of production is now switched to what? Capital-intensive method of production. Labor-intensive entails what? The use of manpower, hand to carry out business or production, while capital-intensive entails the use of machines. So you now see that machines will now be used to replace labor, and by so doing, the workers here will be unemployed. And the cause of this unemployment is what? The introduction of labor-saving machine. The introduction of labor-saving machine. Labor-saving machines, where will be now used to replace labor. Now, let's go to the next type of unemployment. The next type of unemployment that we're going to see will be structural unemployment. Here, students, you should take special note, because from my past years of teaching, I've realized that students are always confused between structural unemployment and mass unemployment. We call them mass, or call them cyclical. Some people call it cyclical, some people call it cyclical. It depends on the shape of your mouth. Cyclical unemployment. Okay, now let me talk about the structural unemployment first. Now, the structural unemployment is as a result of what? A permanent fall in the demand for goods and services in an industry. Here, we're talking about an industry as one industry. A fall in the demand in what? One industry. A fall in demand in one industry. Thereby, that particular industry will now lay off some workers. And the cause of this unemployment is what? A permanent fall in the demand for goods in an industry. While for mass unemployment, please follow me carefully, because this is where students always get confused. For mass unemployment is talking about what? The total fall in the demand. The total fall in the demand. We call them, or we can say aggregate fall in the demand for goods and services. Now, it is not one, it's all the industries in an economy. All the industries in an economy. Now, let me cite an example. In Cameroon, for example, we have Bata, we have Bastos, we have Chococam. All these industries are present in a particular country. Now, cyclical unemployment is a situation where there is a fall in the demand for goods in Bata, there is a fall in the demand for goods in Chococam, there is a fall in the demand for goods in Bastos. And this kind of unemployment is always characterized by what? Depression. Always characterized by depression. Whichever, as I earlier said, where it is called by what? A general fall in the demand for goods and services of all the industries in the country. This usually happens during the period of what? Depression, as I earlier said, during the period of depression. And the cause of this is what? A fall in what? The general or aggregate demand. For general or aggregate demand for goods and services in all the industries in a country. Now, the next type of unemployment that we are going to see will be the disguised unemployment. Disguised unemployment. This one is common in Cameroon and also with the civil service. Here, workers are producing below full capacity. They are producing below their capacity. For example, a worker might have 10 hours to work a day, but at the end of the day, he works just for 6 hours. Therefore means that he is now producing below what? His capacity. So we said these are disguised unemployment. Or better still, it is a type of unemployment whereby a worker is unemployed to do what he is not specialized in. It is common in our country to do what he is not specialized in. Okay, now the next type of unemployment that we are going to see, the next type, that will be residual unemployment. Residual unemployment. Now, this refers to a type of unemployment which is caused by the physical or mental disability of people. Here is when people are physically or what? Mentally disabled. Or mentally disabled. That is, they cannot work. And I will just go and talk about the last type of unemployment, which is the transitional unemployment. Transitional unemployment. Now, or you call it a normal unemployment. This refers to a type of unemployment which is caused when a worker is in a process of changing from one job to another. For example, like a private teacher that may be employed by the government, and in this case, the short period in which the short period between his time of training, he'll be what? Unemployed. That was a transitional unemployment. Now, let me go back to the causes. That's not all the causes that we have. These are not the only causes that we have. Remember, we'll talk about a lack of information. We'll talk about immobility of labor. We'll talk about change in season. We'll talk about the introduction of labor saving machine. We'll talk about a fall in the permanent fall in the demand for goods and services in an industry, or as well talk about the aggregate fall. Now, the next cause of unemployment that we have will be high taxes or high taxation. High taxation. You know, the government has always contributed to the unemployment in Cameroon, for example. In Cameroon, I'm shouting because that's the reality. Because of what? High taxes on industries and business men. This is so because high taxes discourage business people from setting up industries which should have employed many Cameroonians. You know, there are many big business people that wants to open industries, but because of the high tax that the government will charge on them, automatically it will discourage them. And these industries might have been established to employ some of the unemployed Cameroonians, but because of this high tax, automatically it will increase the level of unemployment. The level of unemployment. The next now, this one goes now to the population. You know, most Cameroonians are very lazy. Population. Talk about what? Attitude of youths towards agriculture. Attitude of youths towards agriculture. You know that youths in Cameroon, they see agriculture as what? As a dirty job. They see agriculture as a dirty job. That is why, and we know that Cameroon, most of the backbone of Cameroon economy is on what? Is on agriculture. Because agriculture employs many people in Cameroon. But you see, some of the youths after leaving school will be unemployed because they will see this agriculture, the agricultural sector as well as a dirty job. And the last cause of unemployment that we're going to see will be poor educational system. Poor educational system. All this is common in the less developed countries in Africa. So because of the poor educational system, we pay a lot of attention on what? On general education than professional education. We all know that the commercial education, that's the truth, the commercial education, we all know that the commercial education and the technical education are very important in the country. Why? Because it can make students to be self-employed. But because of the poor educational system, we focus more on what? On the general education. By so doing, it has increased the unemployment in Cameroon.